Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. I just want to quickly say this video is the short version. So over here you've got a video called, what's it called? It's called Everything Suspension, Dobinsons, Prado. So search that on our channel if you want to get the maximum information and make sure you know about the suspension and what you need so that you can make the correct purchase. Now, what this video is about is just to help you, because I'm getting increasing call people wanting to purchase the Dobinsons suspension kits. I've just got to streamline it so that we can get it all done for you. Excuse me, like usual. So like always, the best time to contact me is from Monday morning from 8:30 a.m. Please try and keep your messages and your inquiries in the AM, so then at least it gives me the PM to get the work done, okay? Because I'll be honest, you know, it's quite time consuming, as you can imagine, all the inquiries and stuff like that. So first thing, step one, the best thing you can do if you want to purchase the Dobinson suspension is search our channel for the word suspension. Just put suspension in the search, you know, the little magnifying glass, search suspension, search Dobinsons, one word at a time. Make sure you've watched all the videos, then you can understand what the options are available that are out there and why, you know. Yeah, I'm talking all this time, so this one goes for about, this one here goes for about 30-40 minutes, somewhere in there. So there's a heap of information there. Step one, please watch the videos. Then when you know what you want and you want to put the business through me and support me, I appreciate that, thank you. Then what you do is you send me a text message, right? You say, hey Anth, it's Jack Daniels here. I'm in such and such a suburb in such and such a state, and please include your postcode. I would like a rough estimate on what this suspension combination is going to cost. And for example, the few that we have today are ones I just want fronts, and you know, so the monotubes with the springs, and whether you want them assembled with top hats or not. So you need to let me know. Monotubes, that's what's in that picture right there now. They're the monotubes. Okay, watch those videos. They've got the info. This is not that. This is the info about step 1, 2, 3, 4, how we're going to do it to make it really smooth and streamlined. So I'll actually spit it out and get it out to you. So step 1, watch all the videos. When you know what you want, you don't need to know what springs, okay? So don't worry about the spring side of it. That's a little bit more complicated, and we're going to have a phone conversation about that. But this is the process. Understand whether you want monotubes like that or whether you want the twin tubes. Understand whether you want them assembled, the fronts assembled like that with the coils over the strut, coilovers, whatever you want to call it, or whether you want it the cheaper way, right? So to give you a rough estimate, it adds a couple $100 in the strut tops, the top hats, and the labour to assemble those, right? So that's around about what you're looking at. So if you're going to do it yourself and save $400 or $500 in labour installation, and that's what you're going to do, no problem. If you're going to take it to someone to install it who's got a spring compressor on the wall, like the Brunix 7400, that's what we use, then you don't need to get the strut tops, they can reuse them. So save yourself $200 there, because you're going to pay labour on installation. So you need to decide, is it you or someone else doing the installation? That's one thing you've got to decide. Once you know whether you want monotubes, twin tubes, or a combination, assembled or not, and you're pretty close to, you want to buy this gear, right? You're pretty close, you know, allow a week or two, sometimes there's shortages. That's when you text me, hey Ant, this is me, this is what I've got, this is the car, this is I want the monos at the front, the twin tubes at the rear, or I just want to do the front, or I just want shockers and struts. We get all these combinations. That's why it's, let's get step 1 done first, right? Let me know what you need. I'll then reply, you know, how you going, depending how busy I am, really short one, really short and sweet, like boom. If I think you haven't watched the video from the question you asked, I might even send you a link to this video, and also saying watch the videos, because it's really important to have that information, because I don't want to tell you what you need. I want to explain the product, what the pros and cons are, you know, roughly what the costs are included, I think, in this video. And so step 1, text me. Then I'm going to reply to you and say, look, I think that combination, what you're talking about, is going to be around about $1,300 to your door, let's say, as an example. You know, it's middle of the road. Sometimes things are cheaper, sometimes things are dearer, depends where you want to go. You know, this option, that option, assemble or not. So about $1,300. If you go, yep, that sounds pretty good, I'm going to do that. I'm still ready to do that. I'm ready to take the next step. Then no worries. What I'll do then, I'll go ahead and get an exact price. I'll work out an exact price for you with with the freight and everything delivered to your door based on what you want, and that's not going to change. That's lock it in, Eddie, right? I'll come back to you and I'll say, okay, that's $1,284. No, I don't do dollars and cents. It's going to be like $1,300. It's going to be $1,270. It's going to be $1,330. It's going to be whatever it is. I'm going to give you a more exact price. Could be $1,200. Could be $1,400. I don't know. I said about $1,300. I don't know, give or take $100 or so, depending where you are. Freight, it can be $30, $50, $80, $150. I can do this to anywhere in Australia, right? But it might cost $200 and $300. Depends how big the kit is, how heavy it is. We, don't do many Hiluxes, but it's a lot heavier, a lot bigger. To get to remote places is going to cost a lot more, and those people, I'm sure you understand that. So I'm going to give you an exact price, lock it in, Eddie. In most cases, it's not going to change. I'll say most cases. In the fronts and in a Prado, it's not going to change. The only time it's going to change is if we start talking other vehicles, which sometimes there's differences in springs, like the Hilux. The heavier springs are dearer, okay? So, and of course, once they get heavier, the freight goes up. So that's where things change. We're talking about $50 to $100, right? Anyway, once I send you that fixed price, this is my price. I might send you, hey, look, at the end of the day, this gear is normally worth, I don't know, $1,600 plus freight to your door. If you're ready to do it today only, let's just do it for $1,600 free freight, something like that anyway. Just give you an example, just depends how big your order is. If it's, I can't do much if it's just, one end or the other. The bigger it is, the more I can help you out, sort of thing. We're not here to be the cheapest. It's about being the best service, providing an awesome quality, Australian made, a lot of it, not all of it, but Australian company, Australian made products, and awesome service is what we want to do. We're giving you the information. I hope that helps. Once you get that fixed price, please pay it. As soon as you pay it, send me a screenshot. Once we receive that payment in that day or the next day or the day after, pretty quickly, within a day or two, yes, you are going to get to speak to me on a phone call. It's getting a bit like that because it's hard to get a hold of me on the phone now. It's all a lot of text messages, but we'll do it when we need to, and that's how we want to keep it. And at this stage, selecting springs is going to be done in a phone because I want to get it right. I'm going to take the time. It's not just a wham bang email jobby and hope it's right and you're not happy later. It's, I want to discuss with you. I'm going to paint a picture. I'm going to be listening. You're going to tell me what color. I've got a black 120 Prado. I've got a white 150, and I've got an ARB bull bar and a winch. And as you're saying it, I'm painting a picture. I'm putting the bash plates under there, the light bar, the spotlights, the aerials, the brush bars, the side steps, the roof rack, and the fridge and the rear bar. And I'm just painting this picture. And that's why we've got to do it while it's fresh in my mind. So then I go, that's that vehicle. Okay, that vehicle needs this, in my opinion, right? That's what I think. It might need that spring and that spring, right? But then I'm going to talk to you and say, now, this is what I recommend. This is what I do. These are the reasons why. And you can go, yeah, like this, now, let's do that. You know better than me. Or you might go, actually, nah, I don't mind. I want it higher, or no, I want a bit low. And we're going to tweak it. We're going to tweak it to the best we can. And I'll just mention quickly, we're going to hit this one pretty short. Like I said short, but 8 minutes. We're going to go maybe 10 minutes. So sit tight if you don't worry. It's all under control. Some people, they're in a hurry, they're just going to miss out. But anyway, basically, whatever. That's it. That's all I needed to say. So step 1, watch the video. Step 2, text me when you're ready to buy. Step 3 is, I'm going to give you a rough estimate, just rough. So don't say, does that include freight or not? Yeah, it does, but it's rough. So maybe it doesn't, because if freight's only $50 and I'm out more than $50, well, maybe if it's, if I say $1,300 and it's $1,300 with freight, well, then it included freight. And if it's $1,300 without freight, and so, well, then I'm going to add 50, but whatever, right? I'm estimating. I don't know every suburb, every postcode and exact kit off the top of my head. It all varies, right? It does vary. Every combination is different, so that's where it gets confusing. What's going on here? Look at that. Total Tools advertising on 4x4 Diesel YouTube. Beautiful. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you watch all the ads. No skipping. When we make some more money out of this, we can do more videos, more information for you, which is better than me working on cars, because you don't get to learn much. Obviously, the video is going to be on cars when we still got to do that anyway, but more time for more videos if we can make some money out of this channel. So appreciate your support. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you haven't already, I'm sure you have, subscribe, turn that bell on. Share the information, guys. Share the channel. If you see someone asking on a Facebook group, go, I know the video that's got that info, and just go and do a quick search, grab it and press share and just pop it on there. Help people out. That'd be appreciated. And the last thing I wanted to say was, I don't know, that's it. We'll go through it again. Step 1, watch the videos. Step 2, text me with all your details with your. I'd like to know personalised service. I want to know who I'm communicating with, right? Your name might be Brad or Dave or Trev, but if you can, just put, David Brown, and no worries, I can call you Dave, but I'm just going to store it as David Brown. We're personalising this, like that picture of your car, your name, you'll be in the phone. Then when you text me, I know who I'm talking to. I'm going to have maybe a year down the track, I'm going to go, that name rings a bell. Who was that? What did we do there? Maybe. But who knows? Whatever, right? Personalised service name. I kept trying to. I just want to go step 1, 2, 3, 4, but I just keep. Step 1, watch the video. Step 2, text me when you're ready to buy it. Step 3, I'm going to text you an estimate. Step 4, you're going to go cool. Then I'm going to go and get an exact price. Then I'm going to text that to you. You're going to go cool. You're going to pay for it. Then I'm going to ring you. We're going to discuss the springs. You're going to go, yep, I'm happy with that. I'm going to text you and say, yep, these are the ones we're going for. You'll go, yep, whatever, that's what we said. And then we're going to organise it in bada bing. Whether it's a few days or a week, it's going to turn up on your doorstep. Could be a couple of weeks, could be even longer. Depending where you are and when you order, allow. It's called COVID-19. There's delays, there's shortages. People are shopping, stocking up on not only dunny paper, they're stocking up on bloody Toyota parts and repairs and Dobinsons suspension and the like. So there's shortages. Freight companies are doing double what they normally do. There's less flights, so making it hard for them to do that. So please allow a bit extra time, patience, and I know you all have. Thanks for watching. That's long enough. I said I keep it 10 minutes. That's 11. Talking fast. Bada bing, bada boom. We're out here. See ya.